Peter's Market is our kind of the retail arm of our business. It's where we sell direct to the consumer. Basically, it's just a roadside fruit stand. It's open seasonally, which is generally, middle of July till Thanksgiving. It seems to be the prime period, and that's when we're selling our own fruit also. Peter's Orchards was started, I think, approximately 1908. The first two generations, ran it as a partnership, and then up about 1958, it became where we became small corporate farm because there was no longer this even trail of, each half of the family that was involved. The fourth generation is active and really just starting in the last 5 years really to take over a lot of the running of the orchard. Up until then, my father and his cousins were primary owners and operators. And so it seems, I don't know if it's like the dairy industry, they say once you start you can never stop. So anyway, I don't know how much longer they're going to be involved, but they seem to want to stay with it. In the Midwest, the most popular apple is a Jonathan apple. A cousin of mine was fortunate enough to see a limb on a tree probably 10 years ago or so that looked a little different than the rest of the tree, and he's propagated that and exploited it, I guess you would say. And it was one that seemed to have colored earlier than the rest of the tree and had a lot of good characteristics we like to see in apples. I guess last year we took it commercial where we introduced it. That's the first time we've ever had anything like that happen around our orchard in the over 100 years that we've been operating. The cousin that found it named the apple Chrysalina. It's exciting, and like I said, we've had this apple now for about 10 years. We're actually one of the larger growers of Jonathan in the United States, or probably the world.
We have different agro-Missouri products. Dad is really big, and with that, as am I, since I started doing my projects. We try to get anything from Missouri we can that we think we can sell. We really try to keep everything local and fresh, and it's really cool how he tries to keep everything local. It was kind of my dad's idea, to tell the truth. He was like, I want to kind of start dropping some of all the jams and jellies that he buys, and he asked me if I would be interested in doing it because I love making jam and jelly here with Mom during the summer with all the fresh fruit. Well, I started the line of jams and jellies the summer of my freshman year for my FFA project, so my SAE. When it started, there were 6 jams. We call them the gourmet flavors and the traditional. It started with strawberry, peach, and blackberry, and then there was strawberry daiquiri, peach amaretto, and brandied blackberry. And since then, up to actually Thanksgiving, we now have 20 flavors. So I made 10 new flavors over Thanksgiving break, and they're all really good, and we do little test batches around the neighborhood, and everybody really likes them.